Welcome students. Today we'll be studying maps. These for NCERT, CBSE. So our Earth consists of small model. No, we actually represent the Earth in a small model. It's called globe, and it is the most accurate way of looking the size, shape, and location of places or locations. Now it has certain advantages, of course, and of course certain disadvantages. The disadvantages one is that you cannot travel without a globe. With a globe in hand, you cannot travel from this place to this place. It's not possible to see all part of the earth at the same time. You are unable to show detailed informations. Why? Now, because to get detailed informations, you have to make huge globes. So it is not possible to move with that type of globe. So thus, from these 3 points of disadvantages, what you have studied for number 1, 2, and 3, uh, for these disadvantages, we use the map. Now, this is an example of a map of Mumbai. Let's give it, you can see the blue colors is the water and the brown color is the land, and there's a different roads and railways over there. Now we know cartography, a term used in case of map. There is a science of making maps. It is called the science of making maps. So you must note one thing, that the oldest map made by any human being is almost 8,000 years ago. Okay, now, so it is the man Claudius Ptolemy. He is a Greek mathematician, astronomer, geographer, and astrologer too. He lived in the city of Alexandria in the Roman province of Egypt. He was born in 100 AD and died in 170 AD. So what he has done, so he created several maps of the world at the time. This fellow, he is a great man of those times. Now, the maps are the drawing of Earth's surface or a part of the surface or on a flat surface, example on flat sheet. Now, there are certain disadvantages of maps also. So, since Earth's surface is not flat and map is drawn on a flat surface, so there remains some error in showing accurate shapes of land masses in maps. So there are different types of maps. A wall map of the world can be of several times lesser than the size, and so many more details than that. Okay, so different types of maps are there. So this is the whole world map, we can say. The continent map is maps of all the continents or a single continent. The map representing the countries, and map representing states, cities, towns, villages, and even small localities also, your complex. These maps can be drawn to of any size. So map of a larger area, it is a chance of having more errors, and map of a small area, it is having less errors. Now you are familiar with the term, I hope, the atlas. So what is atlas? It is a book of maps. It shows these different types of maps. So there are political maps, there are physical maps, maps showing crops grown and minerals found in different parts of the world, or in your country, or in a continent, and maps showing rainfall in different places also. And the weather conditions, and maps showing the mode of communications like roads, railways, air routes, sea routes. So there are different types of maps you'll be able to see. Now, the two main types of maps for a country or the land, the political and the physical map. Now, that we will study after studying the elements of map. The elements of the map are there are four elements, and it gives the information about the map and the place it covers. It gives the directions, it gives the scales, the color, and the symbol of the map. Now, understanding these four elements will help you to understand the map better in a better way. Now, directions means there are four cardinal directions. The north, it is at the top of the map. The south, it is at the bottom of the map, and the east and the west. In between the north and the east, there is the northeast. In between south and the east, there is southeast. We write as AC. In between south and west, we write SW. And in between north and west, we write NW. You can see all these things northeast, northwest. We start with north, N, and while writing southeast and southwest, we write with S. This is the actual convention. Now, for scale, a map rarely shows actual distances between two places. So, distances are shrunk. So, maps means reduced. So, maps are drawn to scale. So, do you mean by scale? The scale is the ratio of distance shown on map by actual distance on ground. Suppose distance shown in map is 5 centimeter and actual distance on ground is 5 kilometers. So 5 centimeter by 5 kilometer is the scale. So no scale. So scale is simply a ratio. Now let actual distance between two cities A and B is equal to 100 kilometers, and in map the distance is about 1 centimeter. So the scale will be distance in map divided by actual distance in the land is equal to 1 centimeter by 100 kilometer. In such a map, if the actual distance between place x and place y is 500 kilometer, then distance in map will be 5 centimeter, because 100 kilometer in land represents 1 centimeter. So 1 kilometer in land represents 1 centimeter by 100 kilometer, and 500 kilometer in land represents 1 centimeter by 100 kilometers. So it gives away 5 centimeters. So legend is the key to map, is known as the legend. So you can see the political and physical maps here. A political maps is showing boundaries of the countries, and the physical maps are the maps that shows features lands such as mountain, rivers, and plains, known as the physical map. Now there are different colors are there in maps. For water bodies, deep blue represents deep water, light blue represents shallow water, mountains and highlands. For dark brown, high mountains, light brown, lower mountains, yellow color represents the plateaus. And for plains and lowlands, they are of green color. Now, these symbols are different types of symbols. Now, why these are used? Now, If symbols are used, it makes it easier to show features and places on a map. Why it is? Because a shape or sign used to represent something. The symbol of a church, if we write with a cross sign, so no need of writing the word church. The symbol, it makes it easier to show features and places on a map. In the left hand side, in the blue color, you'll be able to see the different symbols and used in maps. And you must know the symbols, it will come in your exams. All the symbols between countries, sea route, boundary between states, post office, other roads, national highway, which one is police station, railway line, bridge, river. So all these symbols you must know, because these symbols are plotted in maps also for showing. And this shape or sign used to represent something. Suppose example I told you church symbol with a cross sign. So no need of writing the word church. We can use the symbol. It becomes very easy for one to locate where the church is and what to do after finding a thing if he has some tasks to do over there. So you must read this and study this symbol. You must learn it by heart. You must practice it. Okay, the symbols. Thank you. I hope you have enjoyed the lesson. If you have, you can tell your friends also so that they can share. If you like this thing, you can give a thumbs up and subscribe my channel so that in future I'll be able to upload such more things. Thank you.